Ghost gear is abandoned, lost, or discarded fishing gear that continues to catch, trap, and entangle marine animals.
Ghost fishing gear can kill indiscriminately all sorts of species, from things that live on the bottom like starfish to crustaceans like lobsters. Something that's really important to us here are the whales that can get entangled. It can injure them and it can eventually kill them. The last thing any fisherman wants to see is fishing gear entangled on a whale.
World Animal Protection's goal is to reduce and remove ghost gear from our oceans by working with the fishing industry and other stakeholders to build the Global Ghost Gear Initiative.
When we heard about World Animal Protection's work with the Global Ghost Gear Initiative, it was really interesting to us. We didn't know many other groups that were doing this kind of ghost gear retrieval. It's an opportunity to learn from other people all around the world that are trying to address this problem.
We just caught a half a suit of bottom twine for a weir. Probably 700 or 800 pound netting. Well, I was asked by Fundy North if I thought I could build and design a grapple to retrieve lost lobster traps out of 400 and 500 feet of water. So I designed these. They seem to work well. This bunch of stuff here is a small chunk of debris that we get off the bottom. There's several different types of fishing gear. There's some trap rope, a piece of fish dragger net, a piece of weir twine, some heads out of a lobster trap, some lost hooks and plastic line for hand lining. And then the worst of it is there's a junk of gill net. And sometimes when we get the bigger junk, there's lobsters caught in it and crabs and other marine life that's filed up in it is just going to die.
Fundy North's work retrieving ghost gear is a fantastic example of how to address the ghost gear problem. They're not only retrieving gear that's been there for many years, but they're working on ways to help mitigate and prevent ghost gear from ending up in our oceans.
This is probably one of the most successful projects we've ever done. I'd say we've cleaned up the majority of the problem. And what I really like to hear is fishermen call the office and say, thank you, we really can see that there's less gear in this area and we haven't lost gear as much as we had before.